Lesson 2 of Introduction to HTML Code. HTML code tells the browser, Chrome, Safari, etc., how to display a web page. You'll start writing, running, and testing real HTML code in this lesson to build the structure of a web page. Many HTML elements require both opening and closing tags, like complete the line to code a like button, you have left angle bracket, button, right angle bracket, like, right angle bracket, / button, right angle bracket. This is how you would open and close the angular brackets to create the button. Closing tags are very similar to the opening tags. The only difference is that they contain a /. Complete the code for the button like. You would close the tag with left angular bracket, / button, right angle bracket. You can customize the text for the button. The content of the button is placed between the tags. Comment button. Complete the code. To complete this code, you will create a comment button. You would use left angle bracket, button, right angle bracket, the word comment, left angle bracket, / button, right angle bracket to close the tag. Manage elements require both opening and closing tags, also known as container tags. The paragraph text is another example. Complete the code for a valid paragraph text. This is how you would open the paragraph. Left angle bracket, P for paragraph, right angle bracket. Once upon a time, ... right angle bracket, / P for paragraph, right angle bracket to close the tag. What's the correct way to code a paragraph text? This would be the correct way to close the paragraph text. You can combine multiple elements in your code. What's the content on this page? This would represent the paragraph, this product is awesome. Then you would have a buy button underneath it. It is an image and a button. It is a table and a button, or it is a paragraph text and a button. This would be the correct answer for the above tag. Now we're moving forward towards the code playground, where you may practice what you have just learned. If you are a SOLOLEARN student and you have an account This is the part where you get to get hands-on. If you do not, you can simply follow along and watch how it is done. Again, we do have the advanced versions. We have the account that is opened up to all of the learning. So if you would love to sit in on classes and learn further with us without the hands-on experience, or possibly practicing it on your computer within a program or platform that allows you to see in real time your coding, we can set up classes for that. We have one-on-one instructors to work with you. Find out more at 1S2WUniversity.blockchain. Ready to write code? Run and test real HTML code. The Code Playground allows you to do that. Open the code below and hit Run to see what the web browser will display. This is the coding playground. Once you have a SOLOLEARN account, you will be able to interact with your code, writing out the code and running the code to see what your results are in real time. You also can connect with us inside of SOLOLEARN when we can learn together. Also comment or present code that we can work on at the same time. The possibilities are endless, but for more information and how to engage with 1STEP to Wealth University inside of SOLOLEARN, reach out to us or visit our website at 1S2WUniversity.blockchain. Now, we will run this HTML code. You also have the ability to run your CSS and your JS, which are all a part of the moving parts of an HTML web page. They are not needed nor required. Basic HTML will give you a basic page. Using CSS and JS will give you more functionality and usage on your website. It makes it a little bit more attractive and boosts the overall user experience and user interface of your web page. We are now going to run this simple code they have provided for us here. And this is how it will come out in basic HTML on a page. If you run this simple code here, where I can show you, we can copy this using Control-C. I will then open my Windows tab with the Windows button on my desktop. I will then, inside the search bar, I will type Notepad if you are on your Windows device. Press Enter. You may now take this code and hit Control-V. You could then save this code as any name you choose to. It will then save it as an HTML file. So we will show you that right now. It will save it as a text document, or you can save it as an HTML file. I will save it as HTML. I will put it on the desktop to make it easy for finding. And I will say this is a index.html file, which allows it to become a website page. I will save it. I will then come out of this and go to my desktop. I will double click on that. I'm sorry, I apologize. Right click, and you can actually open it with a web browser, and there you have it. You can choose the exact browser you want to open it in, and this shows you exactly what it looks like on a web browser. And I will just pull that down so that you can see that I am in a web browser. Alright. Now this is the results. So we're going to close this. If you wanted to alter the code, you would alter it inside of your index file, save it again, and then you would see the results on your page. This is the most basic form of using the HTML programming. Now, if you wanted to change anything about this paragraph, you may do so and hit run, and that would change your code. You would save it. I'm sorry. You should be able to see anything that you change in your code. Over here, reflect. So we'll take that Okay. There we go. Now you see that we've changed the word, and it changes on the other side once we run the line of code again. So we can put, this product is a great product to try! Exclamation point. Now you see we have changed it once again. So if we understand that this is the basic way to start beginning to create your own web page. And you may save it to your account, or you may save it to whatever storage device you have. Did you notice you can modify the text? We have showed you in the previous video slide that you can alter and change, modify your code. You can add other elements as well. Your web browser, Chrome, Safari, Brave, and others, DuckDuckGo to be exact, can read HTML code and translate it into what you see when you surf the web. The HTML code is nothing more than language that you are giving to your node, known as a computer, to execute for you. The computer cannot execute any programs or applications unless you are talking to it in the proper language, known as coding, HTML coding for the most part, but there are very different moving parts to coding, as you may know. This is the beginning. A web browser requires the user to understand HTML code or provides a graphical user interface that translates HTML code. That is the incorrect answer. We did this to show you what it looks like when your answer is incorrect. You have multiple times to change your answer until you get it correct so that you know the incorrect answer versus the correct answer, and you can make note of that. You may try again. Complete the code. This is an HTML code that we are getting ready to complete. First, we will start with the opening paragraph tag. We will then put the action word here, which is for the button. So you're going to be clicking on the button that appears with using the HTML code. Then we're going to close the paragraph with our ending tag, and that is it. Lesson takeaways. Amazing you learned that. Elements like buttons and paragraph text require container tags. Container tags consist of both opening angle brackets, the left and the right, and the closing tags with a / in between the angle bracket tags. You can use the code playground to write, run, and test real HTML code. Isn't that great? In the lesson, you'll learn about a new HTML element. That's the heading. If you want to learn more and go further with teaching and learning from SOLOLEARN and all the unlocked content that is available through SOLOLEARN without having to pay for a membership, we offer different types of plans that allow you to come inside of 1STEP 2WEALTH University and learn with us. We have the self-guided SOLOLEARN project that we implement within our university, and we also have self-guided for the more hands-on students who would like an instructor, an educator with them during their journey. To learn more about these programs, visit 1S2W University.blockchain. Lesson completed. You learned HTML code. You're one step closer to reaching your goal. If you're following along, you should have earned 10 XP points and 5 block points. Congratulations! You also should have won 6 XP points for showing up to class. There's also more features. As you see, we can practice more in the pro session. If you would like to become a pro member in the 1STEP 2WEALTH University or learn more about those programs, visit us at 1S2W University.blockchain.